Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Monday. It is July 5th in the United States. We're observing the 4th of July, Independence Day. For those of you in the rest of the world, welcome, welcome, welcome. I had a beautiful weekend. I hope you all did as well, especially if you were enjoying the Independence Day celebration here in the United States or wherever you are in the world. Just a beautiful weather-wise. Couldn't have asked for more beautiful weather. So that's what's going on here. So today I hope you take a little time to enjoy yourself and whatever is going on. I hope that you can enjoy it and step out of it. Good morning, Jades. Good morning. All right, so let's see what the cards have for us today. Oh, wow, okay. So this one was upside down, so I feel like this was an extra bonus. So the universe. Yeah. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on astrologically. There's a lot going on in the energies. But what it all comes down to is at the end of the day, the universe is coming in to have your back. The universe is coming in to bring balance through helping you recognize the way forward, where it is you need to be putting your time and energy, who it is you need to be putting your time and energy into. So for many of you, this will be a change. This will be stepping out of an old role. This will be stepping out of an old story. This will be stepping out of old expectations that have been placed on you. And this is about you coming into balance in your divinity, in your magnificence, in who you are. So for many of you, for all of us, it is time. It is time to step into the connection with spirit, into the connection with our inner selves, with who we truly are, what we want going forward. This isn't about anyone else. And for many of us, it's very hard to step out of those old stories, out of the old expectations that are being placed on us by others. So it's very, very important for you to take the time that you need to collect yourself, to spend some quiet time with yourself. Because when you're stepping out of an old story, when you're changing in a very fundamental way, it's energetically exhausting. So making sure that you're taking care of yourself as you're doing that is going to be really important. All right, so they fell out. So the message is speaking. The message is speaking. Good morning, Deb. Good morning, Trisha. How are you? All right, let's see what the message. Yeah, it's time to stop self-sabotaging. It's time to let go of those toxic relationships, those toxic situations. And for many of us, this is going to be uncomfortable because that toxicity is where we resonate. It's what's been comfortable. The reason we have the toxic relationships in our lives is because there's something within us that needs to be helpful, needs to be beneficial for others because it distracts us from what's going on within. And I think that that's why this first message kind of popped out, because it is time to let go of the self-sabotage. It is time to come into balance through the inspiration and through the God consciousness, whoever you believe in, goddess, but they're coming in and they're helping you because it is time to let go of the self-sabotage. It is time to let go of those old stories, those toxic relationships. And unfortunately, those toxic relationships probably didn't start toxic. It was an evolution. It was an evolution of the person in your life not being able to be who they told you they were, or being afraid to be their authentic self. And so there's manipulation, there's deceit, and it's time to let that go. And so for some of you, you are at a crossroads. For some of you, you are having to make these new choices and decisions. to let go of the obstacles and challenges, to let go of the toxic, to let go of the self-sabotage. It's hard. It's very hard. So it is going to be important for you to get in connection with the universe and pray and ask for the strength that you need. Pray for the connection to know that you're not alone as you're making these really hard choices. Prayer is the asking, meditating is the receiving. And for many of us, we need that support. You're never alone. You really are never alone. But if you don't get quiet and feel the connection, which is why there's a lotus on this card, because your crown chakra is in the shape of a lotus flower. And the only way to really get in connection with your crown chakra is to meditate. And for many of you, it's not easy. It's not easy for me every day, but it is important because it is that connection, that getting quiet, that is going to help you. Spirit only needs pockets between your thoughts. So they don't need you to be in connection for 10 minutes. If you're in connection for 30 seconds, they can get in. So it's just about getting quiet so that you can help make the decisions you need to. Make the decisions to go in the direction that is for you. And you can feel it. You can feel the direction. But whenever you're feeling that direction, it's a new direction and it's a scary direction. It's scary. It's not easy. Good morning, Kristen. Good morning, Jen. That's nice. So yes, so if you're feeling like you're at a crossroads, just know that it is time. The divine plan is showing up for you. It's time to hear, feel, see, and know the divine plan. In getting into connection with your inspiration. Those light bulb moments, those ahas, that's the divine plan. And they don't have to be huge. They don't have to be earth-shattering or monumental. It's the little moments. It's the little ahas. It's the little, oh, yep, that was it. That awareness. It's time. It's time to allow that awareness, that consciousness, that inspiration to flow through you and bring you out of the crossroads, bring you out of the self-sabotage. Getting quiet. Trusting and acting on that inner wisdom. It's there for you. It's there for you. It's there for you. Brow chakra, third eye chakra, whatever you want to call it, it's right here. It's allowing you to see and to know the way forward. So for some of you, you keep asking, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And that's fear, that's urgency, that's panic. What you do is you get quiet, you take a deep breath, and you focus on the breathing in and out, in and out, in and out. And you let the inspiration, you let the divine plan come through you. Because that is the way that you're going to get out of feeling stuck. That is the way that you're going to get into coming into your new growth, new prosperity, new abundance. But you have to get yourself out of the cage of your own making, the prison of your own making, the thoughts that won't stop. That's the self-sabotage. That mental body that just keeps whirling the fear. You got to stop it. Getting quiet, getting into meditation, getting into nature, as Kristen said. It's time for you to release yourself from the blockage of the momentum forward. Getting quiet. I just want to know what she has to say, and she being Kate Spencer, the author of this deck, the Light and Soul Oracle. Much of what you've planted in your life has grown and blossomed, but now you may feel restricted, restless, and bored. What you signed up for may no longer feel like a good fit to you, and this could bring up feelings of confusion, fear, guilt, and resentment. You may be unsure about what you actually do want at this time. There are opportunities around you, but you may feel that you have too much on your plate to be able to accept them, or you could be afraid of making a wrong decision. This card carries the energy of being stuck. We want change, but we don't know how to do it or take action. Take a step back. You may have fallen into the trap of noticing what you don't want rather than what you do. You have all of the tools that you need, but when you're stuck, you cannot access them. Ask yourself, how are you contributing to the energy of being stuck? Even though your human self may not like to hear that and may, in fact, deny it altogether. This is a place where epiphanies can happen. The restlessness and impatience you are experiencing can force you to dig deep and break through. Change your focus and look for what you do have and how you could bring positive change. You are entrenched in the way you are thinking right now, and this is keeping you in a holding pattern that will bring more of the same. Ask yourself, how could you bring a positive shift? What could you do to facilitate improvements? And then take the action that you need to. Yes, Trisha, good morning. Welcome, honey. It has been a while. Welcome. You know, Kristen, it really is. We all have excuses. I have excuses. We all have things. But making time for things that are important, making time to get into connection with yourself is going to bring the most positive and beneficial change, because you're going to get in connection with your higher self, with your team, where you're going to feel the inspiration. You're going to know that you're supported. You're going to know what way is forward. And that is going to allow the universe to join up the dots and bring the steps to you. So remember, taking one step brings the next step. So yes, we do have to find the time. And sometimes when you've got 3 kids and you've got, 10 people pulling on you, you got to get a little creative. But you can do it. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Good morning, Stacy. Good morning. All right, let's see what the advice is. Yeah. You're stuck because you're letting the past hold on to you. So it is time to cut the cords. Get into meditation, get quiet, sit quietly, feel the awareness, shift your consciousness, and ask Archangel Michael to come in and cut the cords that no longer serve you. Release any ties that are binding you to the past, to the old way of doing and being and thinking. And you will. And you will. It is time. It is time to cut the cords. Anything that's weighing you down, anything that's dragging you under, anything that's no longer serving you, any old relationship that you're holding on to mentally or emotionally, it's time. It's time to cut the cord. It's time to release it so that you can allow new to come in. You can allow the universe to balance your experience and give you the support as you move forward. All right, and I am going to pull one more. It's just been bonus morning all over the place. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, because it's time. Ask and receive. And believe. Believe that once you put the intention out there, that you will receive. It may not be in an hour. It may not be in a day. It may not be in a month, but you will receive. And you also may not receive in the way that you want to. You might see it very specifically. It's got to come in this way and only this way. Be open to possibility, because Spirit is actually going to bring it in the most beneficial way. And you might not even be able to see what that is. So be open to possibility. Just know that putting out the intention, asking, praying, you will receive. Surrender. Surrender the how and when. Let go of any specificity. Let go of any way you think it's going to appear. Just put it out there. I'm ready to receive an opportunity for a new job. I request a most benevolent outcome for a new job. Let it go. I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know when it's going to happen. I just know it's going to happen. And I'm going to keep doing what I can do every day, keeping my energy up, doing my meditating, take caring of what I have to take care of, take caring of myself, and I'm going to let it flow. And that's how that works. That's how you get out of the self-sabotage. That negative mental thought that thinks I can't receive, I'm not good enough, it's not my time. Everybody else always gets it, it's never me. Get out of that. Get into, I'm ready. I'm ready. Here I go. This is my intention. I'm going to keep doing what I can do every day. I'm going to keep going to the job I don't really like, but I know another job is on its way. I put my resume out. I've done what I can do. Now I'm just waiting for things to show up in my experience. But I'm going to keep going to this job that I'm really not happy with, and I'm going to keep being positive. I'm going to keep being to myself, and I'm not going to get into the drama. I'm not going to allow other people to bring me down. If I got to sit in my car by myself during lunch, I'm going to do that. If I need to sit outside under a tree during lunch to clear my energy to get through the rest of the day, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do what I can do to take care of me until I receive what it is I'm ready to receive. And if it's a relationship, I'm going to keep showing up and I'm going to try to be beneficial to that person. And if they can't recognize me, if they can't respect me, if they can't understand what I'm giving, then I've got to make a different choice for me because they're not going to change. That's all we can do. We can only do what we can do for ourselves. And then situations and the people around us get on board or they don't. But you let them go with light and love. And you keep moving forward in your own experience. And the right people and the right situations will show up. That's how that works. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you. Yes, guys, if you're looking for some help because you don't feel like you can get out of your own way, please take a look at my new blog on guidance311.com. What gratitude got me. That was what I did yesterday. Take a look at that. And yes, integrative energy therapy can help you get unstuck, can help you unblock yourself. It is going to move you energetically, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally. It is. It is going to support you. It is going to help you discover your soul's mission. It is going to painlessly identify and release your deeply suppressed feelings at your core cellular memory. The angels are going to go in and do the work. All you have to do is receive. It's not a one and done. It is a process. We are onions. We have to peel back the layers. But if you're ready to start the journey, let me know. I'm ready to help you. I'm ready to be in your corner on your team of self-actualization and self-awareness and stepping into your divinity, into your connection with your higher self. Because once you get in connection with your inner self, your higher self, your own magnificence, your own divinity, then you've raised your vibrational frequency and you can start matching up with the things that you want in this external experience. You can start matching up with the right situation, with the right partner, with the right team, with the right tribe. All right. So please take a look at guidance311.com if you've not. I'm transitioning into a new web space where you're actually able to book your appointments. I've added PayPal as a way for payment as an option. So there's many options to pay. You can book your own appointment, and all the services are there. And I'm slowly bringing the blogs over, but I do have a new one there that is only there. So a lot of good stuff is going on, and I want a lot of good stuff going on for you too. So if you're ready, if you're needing support, please get in touch. Message me, book your first session. Guys, have a beautiful rest of your day. I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings. And we'll talk to you soon.